Hey everybody, welcome to a new video where today I'll be going over updated teams for the Rising Volt Tacklers. And yes, this is a Pokemon Horizons video dedicated to updating or giving new members to the teams of the Rising Volt Tacklers. There's one easy problem I've had with this series is just how everyone barely has a lot of Pokemon on them. Maybe this is for a later thing, but honestly I just never really liked it, especially for our main characters Liko and Roy. Right, so for this video I decided to give everyone more Pokemon added to their teams. Now, let's get a few things abundantly clear before we get started. One, these are entirely my own opinion, while also inspired by some others. Two, this might age well or poorly depending on how the series continues. But depending on what's added to the characters' teams in the future, this might either make a post or an updated video. And yeah, enough of that, let's get started. However, we're gonna do something a bit interesting. Interesting. We'll explain as we get to our first character, Liko. Liko's full team by the end of the series, at least in my eyes, will be Meowscarada, Hatcham, Altaria, Palafin, Armarouge, and Terravagos, or Pagogo. Since Liko wants to understand Pokemon better or helpful Pokemon, I thought the Pokemon she had on hand could honestly fit the role fine. And the other two can, Meowscarada had Pagogo. Over Pokemon she already had. These two are totally going to evolve no matter what. And Altaria Palafin here because I totally think they just fit Liko. Liko, they both kind of match your color scheme. They both totally understand the theme the rest of her Pokemon have. Plus, Liko gets Mega Evolution, and she can show up a Pokemon that can capable of Mega Evolving. But yeah, basically, the idea I have for the kid members of the Rising Volt Tigers, they'll go in order of introduction. So yeah, we're going to start off with Liko. Honestly, I like this team for Liko. You can honestly see a rocking it. Anyway, next we are on to Roy. His team will be Skeledirge, Kilowattrel, Goldango, Politoed, Sandy Shocks, and Gallade. Yeah, this Skeledirge and Kilowattrel here because they're honestly fine with Roy. I really do like them with him. The others are here for my own reasons. Sandy Shocks is here because I really wish Roy caught it. Besides, him catching Sandy Shock would have one and given him a cool Paradox Pokemon, and two, to help separate him from Ash, she can do the one thing he never did, catch a second electric type. And honestly, I can just see these two bond. Politoed's here because on his Pokedex entry, Politoed sings a song. And what's Roy known for doing? Singing. And Goldango is here because personally, I never liked how they gave Dot Gimmighoul. Sure, I get it, they want to give Dot a new Pokemon, considering Liko and Roy already had more Pokemon, but honestly, at least in my eyes, it didn't fit Dot. Okay, let me rephrase. It kind of fits Dot, but honestly, I think it fits Roy. The Gimmighoul line fits Roy better. Roy's whole thing is, at least the beginning, his thing was he liked treasure, finding treasure, and so Gimmighoul, a Pokemon based in the treasure chest and evolving, and thanks to lots of coin, I think at least he would have been a perfect duo. This might change in the future, but for the time being, I'm giving Roy Goldango. And finally, there's Gallade, who will be replacing Lucario. As personally, I never liked Roy getting Lucario. One, it made the Ash comparisons he had worse, and two, I hate Lucario shiny. Not all of it. The middle piece, I like the middle thing, but the whole yellow thing, especially when it Mega Evolves, is just a no-go for me. So I'm giving Roy Gallade instead, since one, we never saw Mega Gallade, and two, it's a cool send-off fighting type that I could also see him rocking. So yeah, Gallade it. It's just imagine Roy singing and battling tough trainers with this team. I think it would be awesome. Next, we move on to Dot. Her team, Quackable, Tinkaton, Revavroom, Nidothing, Leavanny, and Drifblim. If you've seen Horizons, you already know what I'm gonna say for these two. So the rest of the team, yeah, Revavroom represented the Varoom she befriended but never caught. Yeah, similar to what she said, I totally agree with her. But since the Horizon actively avoids letting the main cast catch anything, sure they're giving them captures now, but honestly, these should have happened from the start. With Nido things here because Nido Queen's here Wait, I say Nidoqueen the first time, right? Sorry. Alright, I meant to say Nidoqueen, but anyway, yeah, Nidoqueen's here because, I mean, her costume also kind of rhymes with and looks like it. Leavanny's here because one Dot tends to wear green. Dot does wear green, one, and two, Leavanny for sewing, and I can just see a funny gag. In case I'm having the Neo thing out for, or Dot's clothes in general, she could have Leavanny, and he fixed it up for her. And Drifloon's here because, I don't know. I just thought it would look cool alongside Dot. Dot that kind of matches. I don't know. I can just see Dot having it. I have no specific reason. I just thought it would be cool with her. Next, finally, we're on Uruto, or all. Yeah, I'm just gonna say Uruto. But since he only had one Pokemon, at least one before later episodes, or the reason to episodes, we're gonna give him. I gave him two more Pokemon. So he has Sableye and Zangoose, Pangoro, and Dragonite, of course. And Sableye is pretty much his partner. Dragonite's here too, but Zangoose and Pangoro here because I wanted him to have more than just two Pokemon. Honestly, I can just see him with these two. They kind of look like Pokemon he would have, besides, Pangoro kind of matches his pants. Zangoose is the red part similar to his horns, kind of reminiscent of his hair and shirt, and the red parts of his shirt. And I don't know, I can just see Uruto rocking these dudes. He doesn't have a full team yet because I couldn't really think of what else he'd have. Obviously, yeah, four Pokemon works with me. Next, we're on to the adult members of the Rising Volt Tacklers, and for them, I'm gonna going backwards to who was last to who was first to join. So starting off with Mollie. Aside from a certain member, the adults all have three Pokemon. So starting off, we have first off we have who has Musharna, Blissey, and Audino. Since Mollie is basically related to the Nurse Joys, I thought it would be cool if she had Pokemon when Nurse Joys had. I could have given her Wigglytuff, but I thought that'd be a bit generic, so I went with Blissey instead. Because it kind of has similar areas. The Audino's here, because Nurse Joy and Musharna's here because, I don't know, a little heck. And it's Musharna helps the Pokemon want to have happy dreams and eat the bad dreams while trying to clear. Even maybe Mom might be stressed if she has Musharna to help her relax. Acts kind of will blacken the Pokemon manga. I don't know, fun idea. Next we have Murdock, where he has Alchemy and Lycanroc like Cannon, but for an extra addition I had Appleton, since he's the chef of the RVTs. I thought it would be cool. I gave him another Pokemon related to food. Honestly, I don't know. I can just kind of see him having it. It looks funny, goofy. I can just totally see it with him. It's cute. Ludlow. His team he is a Quagsire and Sharpedo he already had, and a Pelipper. Based on an idea I have, I give them all water types, but I have them all each represent something. Since Quagsire can walk around on all three of them work in water. However, all three of them can work some other than water. Quagsire can walk on land. Sharpedo can go really fast. Asnoir and Pelipper can fly. That's a theme. Yeah, that's a cool theme. You can have that theme. That's a theme, I think, right? Right. And Orla, her team is the Metagross she already had. Because I can just honestly, these two are nice duo. Elekid that she already had. I don't know. I can just see. I don't know why she has it. I can just see her with it. And Talonflame. Talonflame's here to one be a reference to Friede's Charizard. And this helps straighten their friendship. They're closing their friendship by giving them both fire and flying types. Also, just be a cool Pokemon she could have. I don't know. I can just see her with it. Also, help with the fire type. Also, with the fire types in the what you were. I don't remember. Sorry. But anyway, last but not least, Friede. He has a full team. With the full team I gave him being Charizard, Captain Pikachu, which he already had, with the other four being Clawitzer, Escavalier, Cyclozar, and Rhyperior. Now, this might seem, Friede might seem kind of weird, but something I wanted to do was give him unique but interesting Pokemon to help him with his Sure, he's not crazy about Pokemon Professor, but I can just see Pokemon he can have with a specific job. Rhyperior for strength, Cyclozar for land travel, Escavalier for, I don't really know, I just think it's cool, and I can see him with it. And finally, only Clawwoods to help in case they do some underwater. And that's everybody's team. So hope you all enjoyed. And wait, some of your thoughts in the comments. Some of your own team is what you give them. Until then, and see you in the next video, guys. Bye.